Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips, and today is cruise day. It is Saturday, June 25th, and as soon as I get this video done, I'm going to finish throwing everything in my suitcase and head off to the Koningsdam to embark on a cruise today to Alaska. We're here in Vancouver. So first of all, I wanted to let you know a few things about how it was to arrive in Vancouver last night at the airport and how everything went with checking in with customs and everything involving that. I was not able to video any. If you're new here, I am by myself this time, and so I didn't have anybody to manage my bags while I was trying to video. And there were some porters there if you've got a lot of luggage, but they were actually busy with people who did have quite a bit of luggage, so I just rolled my suitcases myself. So first of all, when you get off of the plane, it is really easy to find the signs and just follow along to be able to get where you check in for customs to enter Canada. For everyone, they kind of divided you up if you had Nexus, if you were returning to Canada and you were a citizen, or if you were from the United States and other places. And so what they just have you do is you just get in the queue and go right up, and they have lots of kiosks. And I don't have Nexus or anything, I should add that. So just everyone, you go up to the kiosk and you just immediately put down your passport, and it scans the page, you know, with your photo, and it finds you. And it is very clear that your ArriveCan really is linked to your passport. When you do the ArriveCan to get that digital receipt, you have to enter your passport as part of that. And so once you do that, it does find you really quick, and then it just asks you things like they usually always ask, like, are you bringing in more than $10,000? Do you have agricultural goods? Why are you visiting? They do ask that. And just all of those kind of questions that you usually do. And then they also ask, they ask again to make sure that you don't have a fever or a few other symptoms like that. So you answer all of that. And then when you get done with all of that, oh, and during that process, it also takes your picture. So you smile and push the button and it takes your picture. It prints out a receipt. As soon as you're done there, you just go through a line, and they had lots of agents working. And mind you, it was like 11 o'clock at night, and there were lots of agents working, so it is really quick to go through. Literally, she just asked why I was visiting. I said I'm going on a cruise tomorrow. She checked my paper, and we went through, and then you go directly right into the baggage claim area. There, Vancouver is a huge airport, if you didn't know that, and there are a lot of baggage claim carousels. So when we landed, they told us which baggage claim our luggage would be at, but then they also have the big boards up that you can find where your flight's from and the flight number, and then you will know which baggage claim to go to. It took a long time for the luggage to come. When we landed, they said it would take about 25 minutes, and I think it probably took closer maybe to 40 minutes. It took a little while, but it's okay. I stood there and waited. And then once you get your luggage, then you go out the exit. And as far as I noticed, there's just one exit to the whole baggage claim area. And at that point, you don't have to show them your passport again, but you do have to hand them the paper that was printed out at the kiosk as you were first going through the process. So you just hand that to them, and away you go, and then the doors open and you're out to the area. And there are really good signs to be able to find where you want to go. There's ground transportation, and then they did have a sign for courtesy shuttles. And so I went up to where courtesy shuttles were supposed to be, and I could not find where the hotel shuttles were supposed to be. So I went back downstairs and looked around and asked someone, and they said, well, go up there, and I couldn't find it. And so by now it's even later and I'm tired, and so I just took a taxi. That is really easy to do. You just walk straight out when you get out of the baggage claim area. I realized just go straight out, keep following along. You cross one crosswalk, and then right there is a sign for taxis. There's a line, you get in it, it moves really quick. There were lots of taxis. It was super, super busy last night. So many people. I think that if it had been earlier in the day and I wasn't already tired, I would have taken the time to find the hotel shuttle. But so that's what I did. I just took the taxi, the ride to our hotel here. I stayed at the Hampton Inn, Vancouver Airport, Richmond is what it's called. I would say all of the hotels here are expensive. They are just expensive. And so I did look at the Fairmont, especially I looked at it on Thursday night when we realized that I was going to come by myself, because it is right there at the airport. You can walk there. It's super handy, but they didn't have any availability. They had some suites that were available, but I didn't want to spend that much, and I didn't need a suite to sleep overnight. But anyway, so just look around, see what you can find that's affordable. It's all expensive here. At least it is right now. I think they know that cruise people are coming and the tourism is up again. So anyway, I took the taxi. It was $20. Like I said, about a 10-minute ride, and they pulled right up. This hotel is really, it's just fine. I don't have any complaints. If I wanted to be picky, I would say the bed is really hard, but other than that, it's really just fine. And I am really excited to go get on the ship today. I have a couple of updates for you. 3 of them, if I can remember. I usually have some notes here. So first of all, the Sky Princess docked in Southampton today, and she was late coming in because there was a yacht race. Apparently they were hoping to get into port before they had to hold off because of the yacht race, but they ended up being a little bit late getting in. Something slowed them down, and so they didn't get in as early as they had hoped. And so then they were able to stay in their cabins until 1 o'clock. They changed it so that everyone would be able to do that. Then as they were disembarking, bless them all, the fire alarm went off. So then everybody had to leave, and they were not able to get back in. Like, they had to be outside for 2 hours. So then they were not able to get in to retrieve their luggage until, and I don't know if that's when they were on the ship or in the little terminal area as you disembark. So they ended up having to wait a couple of hours before they could go in and retrieve their belongings. So they were not leaving the port area there, the people that let me know about this, until 3:39 in the afternoon. So I am sure that probably really messed up some people's flights. I would like to hear from you if that happened to you. Hopefully they were able to get the people off that had a flight and were in a hurry as early as, as quick as they could. And hopefully the people that were late getting off were the people who were going to stay another day or 2 or whatever their plans were. So that is an update just to let you know what is going on with the Sky Princess. Another update that I've got for you is we've just been talking about insurance, and I had asked y'all if anybody had used Travel Guard for a policy, and a couple of you had said yes, you had. Now, our Let's Go family member Alam, they travel an awful lot, and he said that they have used it, and the first time that they had a claim, it went really smoothly. But then, since then, they've had a couple of claims. They've sent emails, they've submitted everything, and they cannot get a reply or anybody to handle their claims. So I feel like that might be a little bit of a red flag. I know Alam, he is one of my travel people, and so, which is a lovely opportunity. He and his wife Kim are wonderful, and so they are not the ones that are having the trouble. Sometimes if you have people that don't know what they're doing quite so much and they need a little bit of help submitting the claims, they're not like that at all. And so that made me worry a little bit about Travel Guard, so I felt like I should share that with you all. The last update for you, I think, is amazing news for Princess, and I cannot really tell you how happy I am with this news. It really restores a lot of my confidence in what is going on with Princess right now and the Crown Princess. So we have our Let's Go family member Lee, and they were just on with it. I think it was her and her husband and their son, if I remember correctly. They were just on the Crown Princess on May 28th, and we are all very familiar with how things are going on the Crown Princess. There's been a lot of toilet troubles, which it sounds like some still exist to this day, and then there is the problem that they have not been able to meet the itinerary that was sold to everyone who bought that cruise due to engine trouble. They've been having to go slower. Sometimes they get into ports later, and then excursions have to be canceled, as well as not being able to go to all of the ports that were listed in the itinerary as it's being sold. So that has really concerned me an awful lot. And so Lee sent me an email, and she said that they just got an email from Princess. And if you want me to read the whole thing to you, she sent me a copy of the notice, but I don't I'm videoing this on my phone, so I can't read it to you. But the gist of it is the princess said, we realize that your cruise was not up to par with what we like to provide for our clients. They have been, they said, an industry leader in Alaska for 50 years, and that they realized that they need to do something for the customers. And so everyone on her sailing is receiving a 50% future cruise credit towards a future sailing. And I can't tell you how happy that makes me. I think it makes me think that they are realizing that they've got a problem there, and that if they don't do something about it, they are going to lose future customers. So Lee even commented that they had another sailing on Princess, and after that cruise they canceled it. They were going to give them time to get themselves together, maybe try somebody else. But now that they have received that, they're thinking maybe they will go ahead and call. It sounds like what she canceled was the Northern Lights cruise. And you know what? We have been to Norway and totally loved it. That would be an amazing cruise to go on. So I hope that maybe she looks at it again and books it with Princess. But of course, if you're not comfortable, everybody has to do what they're comfortable with. But that really restored a lot of my confidence in what is going on right now. I hope that they continue to do that for people, and do the best they can to make what is wrong right. That's, I think, what we're looking for. So if any of you also received an email, if you have been on a sailing with the Crown Princess this year, I would really like to know. I would think that with them offering it on the May 28th sailing, that they will hopefully be offering it on all of the sailings. So that's what I've got for you today. I'll take you along with me as we go get on the ship, and I'm really excited that it's cruise day. I'll admit it is not the same with Gordon not here with me, but I'm just going to do my best to enjoy and learn everything I can for all of you and share it all with you. So if you've got any questions, definitely put it in the comments below. If you haven't, I forgot at the beginning, I really appreciate, and I'm so happy that all of our Let's Go family members are here with us. I am really grateful for everyone who is new. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. It will help us out, and I think that you're going to love being a part of this amazing community. So if you appreciate these updates, would you please give this video a thumbs up? I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. And we're putting the room tour right after this. So thanks. Okay. Love you all. Bye. Alrighty. This is the Hampton Inn, Vancouver Airport, Richmond is what it's called, where we are staying here. And it was about a 10-minute taxi ride from the airport, and it was a flat rate of $20, and that was $20 US. And so I just wanted to let you know where we are, and that it seems handy to the airport, and it looks like a nice room for this evening. And if you're someone that likes to know, they have the little controls here for the air conditioning right there, and then it just comes, the air just comes out over here. So some people like to know how you're going to get your air. So I thought I would just let you know how that's going to work. So, and then let me go ahead and show you around the room and out in the hall. Alrighty, this is what the hallway looks like here. Show you down this way as well. The elevator is right just close down there. And then you come into our room here. And then right off here to the left, well, it would probably depend on what room you're in, is the powder room. So it's just nice restroom here. Seems really clean. I already washed my hands. Everything looks really nice, sparkling clean, so that's very nice. So nice step-in shower, sink, nice lighting. Give you a better look there. And then right around here. So this is a king-size bed. It's got the two lights. You can see there's a sofa with two ottomans. There's a desk area there, and here's a TV. And then right here, whoops, it's kind of a funny place. This is the trash can. So this is the closet, and inside here, so you can hang up a few things if you'd like, and they've got the ironing board and an iron there. So that's nice. And then I'll just walk over here and show you the sofa and the ottoman a little bit better. You can see. And then you can look and see what the view is out the window. Oh, it's kind of hard to see, sorry, because it's dark. There's just several hotels right here close together. I think this is a Days Inn right next door to us there. And then here's the desk with a chair. And another mirror, so that's always handy, especially if you have two people trying to get ready at the same time. And let me look here. I don't know. I don't need a fridge this evening. We're just, oh, there is a refrigerator at this hotel. So if you need a refrigerator, they've got one. And there's a microwave right there. Let's see what's in this side, shall we? Oh, just if you're gonna stay a little longer. Nice little, I think there's an extra blanket there and some little shelves. So overall, I think it's just great. It'll just be great. I did take a taxi here. They have a free airport shuttle, but I'll have to tell you about that later. I could not find it, and people kept telling me where to go. And then as I was just getting checked in, there were lots more people coming in taxis. So I think maybe a lot of us had a hard time figuring out where to catch the taxi. And as you can tell by the clock there, it's midnight. So I just didn't feel like wandering around the airport trying to figure out where the airport shuttle was any longer. And it comes every half an hour is what they said when we called. So I'll tell you more about it later, but thanks so much for watching our hotel room.